What's up, everybody? This is Greg here once again. Just got home. Excuse my allergies. Check my mail. Out of everything that stood out in the mail, out of all my mail, the one thing that stood out was a damn letter from the court. I'm like you. I hate fucking court, and I hate the letters from the court. I hate everybody in that fucking court. Anyway, it was some good news this time. As you can see here, X marks the spot. This case has been dismissed, and we won't fuck with you for the time being. I mean, obviously they don't say that, but I had a traffic. I had to go to court for a traffic ticket. Got it dismissed because the punk ass cop didn't show up. In this video, I'm a refer to the cop as the bitch. The bitch didn't show up. Case dismissed. Now I don't know why the bitch didn't show up, but I truly believe it has something to do with the motions that I filed. These motions you can get from Mark Stevens' website. That's Mark with a C, markstevens.net. If you have a traffic ticket and you have to go to court, or you just got strong willpower and you're not about to roll over, and you want to take these to court, or you want to just stand up, yes, and demur. Um, with these documents, you basically putting the cop in his position, like, hey, you said I violated. Uh, you claim what I did is a crime. You claim I violated some statute, penis code, whatever. Though. In here, you basically demanded that he prove that you harmed somebody, prove that you did a crime, and prove that the statutes and the Constitution actually apply to you in the first place. The burden of proof is always on the plaintiff, so it's up to him to prove it. If he can't prove it, then there's no case. So, uh, what else? What I was about to say? You challenging jurisdiction. Now, if you get a ticket and it says it's a crime on your ticket, don't panic and don't run to the courthouse a day later and pay it up. Oh my God, I have to pay a ticket. Oh, you don't have to pay if you stand up for what's right. If you give in to the racket and you pay up, you just got scammed. I'm sorry, it's a fucking racket. It's a scam. This is how the judges push the new bins every year or every few months, or this is how they put their kids in college. Kids in college. Judges and lawyers and attorneys and all these guys who keep this system of the court, this fucking game going. They get unwilling participants to play their fucking game. It's the fucking racket. The cops out here give out citations because their superiors tell them, we need you to give out more tickets. You need to make that quota. You need to make more money. And you know, the cops, they don't know shit. Oh, it's my job. Duty to serve. And they just brainwash and they just go out and force bullshit statutes that don't apply to anyone in the first place. I'll make another video about that later. The California, or not California, the Constitution of the United States, no one is bound to it. It doesn't apply to anybody, contrary to popular belief. I'll make a video about this, so keep that in mind. Well, back to the thing, back to the case. Just because it says it's a crime, or whatever state you're in, some states is civil. Uh, in California, where I'm at, it says it's a crime. We have to go off the government's definition of a crime. Three elements of a crime are: one, violation of a legal right; two, corpus delicti, which means body of a crime, which is proof of bodily harm or injured party, damaged property, or missing property; three is redressability of the court. But the first two are the important factors to prove if there's any standing in the case, if there's any case to begin with. The burden of proof is always on the plaintiff or the prosecution. Otherwise, there's no case. If those elements are not met, there's no crime. If there's no crime, there's no fucking case. So, if you remember back in grade school, they say in the books, governments were created to protect the people, the rights of the people, liberty, justice, and freedom, blah, 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 blah. It sounds good on paper. It's public relations. We know that. We know the governments don't do that. They do the opposite. But that's a different story. I mean, different video for a different time. Going off their rule book, it says those two elements need to be met in order for the courts to have jurisdiction, because they were created to serve justice and, protect people's rights. Now, this is where they shot themselves in the foot. If you get a traffic ticket, and it says it's a crime, and you run a red light, if there's no corpus delicti and there's no violation of someone's right, it's not a fucking crime. So that's where they shot themselves in the foot. You get a traffic ticket, it's not a crime. If you run a stop sign, not a crime. You violated a statute. That's why in the documents you asking, well, I want the proof that these statutes apply to me. Where's the evidence that they apply to me? So, most of the time, they can't prove it. Damn near all the time, they can't prove the statutes apply to you, and they damn sure can't prove that that there's a crime involved. It's no victim, no crime. Who is the victim? The state of California? Is the state of California a real human being? Can I call him or her to the stand? Can he show me a scar, or can he show me that I ran his rear end of his car or whatever? No. It's no fucking crime. That right there is how they shot themselves in the foot. And that's how a lot of people get their tickets thrown out. And you gotta remember, this racket here, that's one reason, one way people get thrown out is that right there. You back these guys into a corner, you make them stand up and play fair, which they won't do and they don't do. You make them stand up by you make them stand by their words. You know their words, they know their words. They assume you don't know your shit because everybody else don't know their shit. So they group you into that, and they think, oh, I'm about to just get over on these dumb, ignorant motherfuckers and make money off these dudes. So, you're not gonna roll over like that. They don't like you in their court, slowing down their process and their money-making machine, slowing them down, and they don't like smart people in court. They want people to just be fearful and dumb and ignorant of their rights so they could just make more money like that. Because he want a new Benz. You remember, the judge want a new Benz. He want a new suit. Same with the lawyer. Or they want to put their kids in college, or they want to, whatever though, go on a vacation soon. So they got to keep turning that money over. Off of you and me. Our work. Our hard work. So, there's no crime. There's no victim, no crime. No evidence that these statutes apply. So when people actually do file these papers to the court, most times they get it thrown out, either by the judge just dismissing it right there, or if you show up to the arraignment, the judge dismiss it, or if you happen to go to court and you have the trial, the cops don't even show up. Some cases, I just seen a video, Mark Stevens' site, YouTube channel. Some guy had a cop show up, and the cop demanded the judge to dismiss the case because he didn't want to deal with all this shit. If they do show up, they got their work cut out for them because they got to prove all these elements, and basically they wasting their time because they know they can't prove this shit, so they don't even show up. Uh, as far as like these documents are not the silver bullet because I fought the documents to the court and to the police station. The police station, they basically said, okay, my guy show up and contest what you talking about. He'll show up. The courthouse, the judge denied my motion without even explaining why. I know why. Basically, like, motherfucker, you're not gonna try that free man shit here, you son of a bitch. You're gonna play my game, and we want your fucking money. That's why he denied it. Now, I went to the arraignment, a motion to dismiss this fucking case because there's no corpus delicti and no one's rights violated. I'm sorry. I'm gonna deny your motion. She tried to sound nice, but the bitch had an evil smile. So I'm like, man, fucking bitch. So I showed up. Cop didn't even show up. Bitch didn't even show up. My bad. So you just gotta stand your ground. Some people get lucky, they get it thrown out immediately. That's because some judges have a tiny bit of heart deep down in that shallow soul that they have. uh, if you have a ticket or you have to go to court, I highly recommend going to Mark Stevens' site and getting these documents and following up and standing true to what's right, man. Willpower. And if the cops show up, you gotta cross-examine him and grill his ass. So make him prove all this shit. It's gonna basically he gonna make himself look stupid up there because he don't know what the fuck he doing. Uh, what else I'm gonna say? Sum it all up. You challenge jurisdiction. Now that you know that what a traffic violation is not a real crime, that should give you more confidence right there to stand your ground. Um, Other videos I'm gonna get into. It's more I'm gonna cover on this type of subject. I'm pretty sure this video is over 10 minutes by now. I try to keep it brief, but it's a lot to cover in there. If you have any questions, hit me in the comment section. Like this video, subscribe, share it. I'm with you. I'm here to help the people out, man. It's time to stand up to these fucking crooks and to this racket. This is one way of standing up to the man, though. So yeah, man, share this video, like, subscribe. Uh, I don't have too many subscribers right now. I just started the YouTube thing not too long ago. But yeah, man, hit me in the comment section, like, subscribe, email me, whatever. Greg signing off. Peace.